Welcome to the Base-Ment. I'm Hannibal, and these are just my thoughts. Too often, we get wrapped up in the accomplishment factor, the do it factor. And I'll be the first one to tell you, if you want to do it, do it. Get whatever it is together that you need to do and do it. There's no reason for you not to, especially if it's something you want to do. But the question is, just like we should seek to know ourselves, we need to know ourselves. We need to know why we're doing it, whatever it is. I can check off 100 things, but if there's no substance to them, do they mean anything? We see political promises and social events where people are doing things and presenting things and receiving things and telling you about how and what and where they did things that may or may not be relevant to us or irrelevant to us. But they have no substance if we know nothing about them other than it was just an event that was checked. It's like looking at someone's resume who is in a field of which you know absolutely nothing about. And so you're looking at the resume and you see all these achievements and you have no insight. So they're just bullet points. They don't really fill F-I-L-L. They don't really fill the void of you knowing that person. And you can't feel, F-E-E-L, who that person is just from looking at those bullet points. You can say, wow, they've done a lot. Or wow, he's ambitious. Or wow, could have done more. But the actual essence of what they did doesn't resonate yet. You can look at someone that goes to Africa and does research and you say, wow, this person is mission oriented. And so you get a little insight, but you don't know the person. So how can I truly know what's inside the accomplishment, so to speak? Because you can see me do 100 things and not know why. The essence of what we're doing should come from the essence of why we're doing it. So just like we seek to know ourselves, we should seek to know why we do things. What is our true motivation? Am I doing this just so I can add it to a piece of paper? Once upon a time, I met a guy who was interested in becoming a part of my fraternity, Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated. All day, no doubts, never anything else. That's me. But here I am talking to a guy who claiming that he had an interest in my fraternity and wanting to become a part of that and trying to get some insight from me. So I asked him why. His answer to me was he was looking for something good to put on his resume. See the look on my face? No substance. And so, of course, it was a very short conversation. told me what I needed to know in terms of what I was dealing with. If you see me doing something, I would rather for you to have a curious point or an introspective or inquiring point as to why is he doing that, or well, I know why he did that because we've had conversations and I know him, then for you just to look at what I did and check the box and go, oh, okay, he did that, or yeah, we know he did that, or he didn't do that. Because if you know why I did it or didn't do it, it means you know the inner essence of me, at least on a certain level. You know, we can approach this from a purely physical point of view. What's inside the accomplishment? What's inside the motivation? And again, from a purely physical point of view, we'll look at it and say surgery. Okay. Nobody knows what's inside of you, or they can't see what's inside of you unless they physically access that. And how does that happen? Through surgery. They have to get to know the makeup of the body. Same thing with your mental, emotional, spiritual aspects. People don't know you if they don't have an opportunity to interact with that part of you. And if you are going to do something, first you need to interact with that part of you to understand how that parlays into what it is you are about to do. And so therefore you have an idea of why you're doing it or not. Because that's most important. At the end of the day, if you've got 10 degrees, had 30 jobs with nice titles, bought 30 expensive cars, and let's say you gave meals to the homeless on Tuesdays. It's not just about what you did, but why. Because we can do things, we can do the right thing for all the wrong reasons, and we can do the wrong thing for all the right reasons. And then we can do things because we don't have any reasons, and so we're following or allowing ourselves to be pushed into, manipulated into a situation because we don't know why we're doing it. Know yourself. Know why. Understand what's within what you do and how that translates. Because again, it's all a part of you. Know thyself in thy doings. Not Shakespeare, but somewhere in there. All right, people. Thoughts from the Base-Ment. Have a beautiful day.